Questions for head coach Jared Bednar. Go ahead, Colleen.
Coach, obviously a tough loss, you still get the point, but what can you say about your team's performance as far as this game went? Also, obviously.
Yeah, I liked it. I didn't have any problems with it, to be, I think if I was going to be critical, I didn't love the way our back end moved the puck in the first period, so I didn't think our offense was doing a whole bunch. On the positive side is we did a nice job defensively. I think it was 3 or 4 shots in the first period again. So if you're not going to get anything, you didn't make sure you're not going to give anything up, right? So we did that and then got better in the second. Thought we got more danger in the second. Started spending more time in the offensive zone. Take out one shift that led to 2 shifts in there. I thought we were in and out of our zone pretty clean in the second period. And then the third period, I loved it, So I think end of the day, their goalie had a big night and we had a tough time with some of our execution early in the game. So it wasn't sustained for 60 minutes and then got a lot of good looks and just couldn't put them in the back of the net. So, overtime was an experience. Probably the most open overtime we've seen all year. Didn't manage the puck very well, so we were kind of trading chances there. And then the shootout is what it is.
Right.
How did the Ducks' ability to force offensive turnovers differ from the previous matchup? And from your perspective, what were they doing differently?
Which matchup? The first time we played them?
Yeah, for the first game.
Yeah, they're playing good hockey right now, right? They went through their stretch where they were getting beat up a little bit. Now they won 4 in a row. It's a confident team right now. Really aggressive in the D zone, especially off the entries. They're kind of swarming and putting numbers on the puck. So you got to find a way to break that pressure. That's what I think we got better at, keep the puck moving, get it away from that initial swarm. And then we started to make some plays. It took us a while, though, both off the entries and in ozone play. And then when we kind of kept talking about it and figuring it out, we got better and better at it and then started to create some pretty good looks. So that I would say that was a major difference for me. They were a responsible defensive team, give them credit, but we still, I'll have to look at the numbers at the end of the day. I think our expected goals for would have been high tonight.
Corey.
What went into putting Victor on the top line, and what did you think of that?
I liked him. Yeah, I liked him a lot. I think Victor's been playing a real good, solid 200-foot game. He started to chip in a little bit here offensively, and I wanted to make a switch because I think Lecky's been fighting it a little bit. We scored last game, scores a big goal again tonight. Both games gets big goals. And sometimes it's just good to change the mix of that top 6. I also want them to be able to play with each other and at different times. So Lucky's been with Mac for a lot this year. We moved him away once before. He played really well. Kind of gives you a super responsible second line with, 3 guys that can both score and check, and Val and Lecky and Nelly. So I want to keep looking at that line combination as well. And so to me, Victor kind of earned that, elevation in ice time. I think it's something he can handle, and he did a nice job there tonight.
Evan.
Tight game in the third period. It seemed like we saw more Taylor McCarr than maybe we would have earlier in the year in a situation like that. What did you kind of think of him, and have you seen improvement kind of each time he's come on?
Yes, yeah, for sure. I liked his first game. He played in San Jose too, and then the second time he came up, he played real well. He is skating. That's what I really like about his game. He's played every time he's come up. He's played well for us. Big, long, strong guy, but he was moved. His first shift of the game, he exploded up the ice twice and almost caught him on a 2-on-1. Just couldn't get the puck through. Then he got it again and created a nice entry. And so, I've just watched him as the time went on, and we shortened our bench, they shortened their bench, and some ice time disappears from some guys. But I felt like he had some pop and might be able to make a play to help us win the game.
Okay, thank you, Jared.
Yep, thank you.
We were pretty all over it. Didn't really give them a whole lot. They maybe had 1 or 2 little flurries, but I feel like we pretty well had a fair share of good looks. Just couldn't get one out to kind of crack it and get momentum and kind of roll with it. But I thought we did a lot of good things.
Over double in shots chances, maybe the quality of those chances not as high as you'd like to see them. What do you think they were doing in their coverage that was making it difficult to create the way that you would normally like to?
I feel like we had quite a few pretty good looks still on the inside, and just didn't capitalize on it. I don't know if there was anything they were doing especially, but yeah, I thought offensively we were pretty good. I thought we found a way to kind of keep the momentum, especially in the third, really put it on them. But yeah, we just needed one to get in there, and I feel like if we got one, we were going to get a couple more earlier.
Walk me through that setup for Arturi Levin's tying goal in regulation.
Good play by Bernsey wheeling up the ice, and then just had good speed with numbers, and like he finding a good lane. Great finish.
It's kind of a weird night for you, just not a lot of action and sort of waiting to see if they were going to get you one to get to overtime.
Yeah, obviously pretty much stood around, right? Like they get a nice play in the second early on to go up, and we were just waiting for one. He played a hell of a game over there for them to keep that them up as long as possible. Credit to our guys though, they were taking on water and we just kept going. So never a doubt to get one. Obviously, just want to get a couple and come away with two, and just one of those nights where you kind of get goalie.
What's kind of your view of how the team played from your side?
Awesome. They had nothing. I mean, I think they just dumped the puck for 40 minutes. Felt like I had more touches, I think, with my stick than I did with making saves. Just the way we were playing and getting above them and just forcing them out of room. I think they had the breakaway early, and that last shot at the end, they got tipped and almost crossed the goal line. I think it was there were two chances outside the goal. I think, and we just did a great job smothering them and just going to them. And sometimes it's unfortunate, but come away with one instead of two, maybe in the deserved meter or whatever they call it.
Thanks. Thanks, Scott.